Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, Divine Libra Wisdom. If you're old member who has previously subscribed, or if you're new, thank you so much for tuning in. Or if you are new to the channel and you have not subscribed yet, thank you as well for tuning in. I'm so happy to have you. Hopefully you will get a sense of how I read, and you enjoy it and you consider subscribing. This is going to be a weekly look at what Tauruses can expect to come up for the week, or rather what Tauruses need to know. And this can be for like Taurus risings, which I am, Taurus sun, Taurus moon, Taurus Venus. Apply it where it needs to. It doesn't matter the placement in your chart. If you were drawn to this video, then you are right on time. You are right where it needs to be. So take whatever, take the parts out that resonate with you, and if it doesn't resonate, then come back for a different video, different reading. Maybe pick a pals are more for you. Okay. Yes. And let me get all my other little things out of the way. If the AC kicks on, I will speak over it. Don't worry. If you hear noises, which is very highly possible, I will wait till the sound passes and then we'll get started, okay? Or I'll pick back up. As you listen throughout the video, give the video a like, share the video if you think someone may benefit from the video or like to see it. Subscribe, like I said, and leave me a comment down in the comment section and let me know if the video is resonating for you. And how it's resonating for you, if you feel comfortable letting us know. And if you don't feel like going into a whole thing, you can leave an emoji, a heart emoji, a quick little note like thank you, whatever you want to read, whatever you want to leave in the comment section, as long as it's respectful. I enjoy that, and I definitely want to build up a community here and get to know you all and all the things. Okay, so Taurus, we're looking at Taurus to kind of see what is coming up for the week. And I know that this is going up on a Tuesday. Apologies, because I want to start having these up on Sunday evening, but again, things happen, so they are going up a day late, but nonetheless they are up. So, but I'm going to get better with the timing here, so y'all can be ready for the week. Okay, but we're looking at the week, the week of August the 25th, and just kind of seeing what we need to know, what spirit, God, universe, angels, whatever you believe in, would like for Tauruses to know going into this week here. All right, and these cards are already pretty shuffled, but I just kind of like to do it again when I'm on camera, just to make sure that I got them good and shuffled. Okay, so we're going to go ahead, pull out our second card here. I think I see it right in here. Okay, I do want to try to get them all on the screen here if I possibly can. And we're going to go row by row, which means I will start with the tarot first, and then we'll get to the oracle. And the cards that I'm using will definitely be down in the description box below. And I decided to use the fairy tarot instead of the angel tarot this time around, just to change it up a bit. as well as the African Goddess Rising Oracle. I believe I used the Angel Tarot last time and the Gateway cards. But what I'm using will be in the description box below. And if I forgot to mention anything, I will mention it later if I feel so inclined to. Okay? Okay. Let's see. And our last oracle card coming out, Spirit. Thank you. We're going to turn all these cards over, and I'm going to get a sense of what it is Tauruses are working with going into this week here. I already got some good energy here. 2 major arcanas. Okay. Alright, Tauruses, and this can go for a Taurus. I'm pretty sure I mentioned this already, but this can go for a Taurus Sun, Taurus Moon, Taurus Rising, any type of placement. Just, you know, put the messages that resonate for you where it fits for you. You know, and don't try to force it. You know, if this isn't for you, then it's not for you. It's totally okay, you know. We just keep pushing, right? And you come back and you listen to a different video. All right, so I'm looking at here. Okay. Yeah. I'm already. So yeah, Tauruses. Intuition was very heavy in Libra's reading that I did. So maybe some of you, like myself, have Libra placements, or you have these Taurus placements. And so maybe there is a message in there in the Libra reading for you. So go check it out if you feel inclined to. You know, not saying go do it. Just if you felt drawn to go look at it as well, go, you know, trust your intuition. Because yeah, intuition came up in Libra's reading, and you have the High Priestess coming out at the beginning of the week here. And it says, trusting your intuition, careful reflection before taking action, insights that come through meditation. So for Tauruses, all placements, you know, take it as it resonates, put it where it, you know, it applies. Some of you could have been very much in your head too, kind of like I said with Libras. But I think that this is more so you all sort of like meditating and kind of sending out your feelers out to the universe to kind of see what it is that you need to know. Definitely trusting your intuition on what action you need to take. Not as far as, because what I get the sense of, and this is what I'm seeing, I feel like Tauruses know exactly what they need to do, but I think it's more so of how to do it is Taurus's questions. You're more so concerned with how to do it, and also how it will impact you as well as those around you. Especially, for instance, if you have a family, you could be wondering how certain actions that you take will impact them, for kids, for your kids, for your spouse, that type of thing. If you're considering moving somewhere, this could impact your kids at school, the friends that they've made, or this could have already happened or transpired. You could have made a move to somewhere new, and now you're not only Are your kids having to adjust, you know, to new school, new environment, new friends, that type of thing? You are also having to do the same, as well as your spouse. So if you have one. And so, yeah, if it's that, then you all are trying to adjust, you know, trying to make it sure that it's the right fit. But if, you know, this is something that hasn't happened yet for some of you, you're definitely trying to weigh your options, trying to, you know, really tap into your intuition and make sure that you're making the right move, okay, and how to make the move, and if it will, you know, be beneficial for not just you, but for your family if they are involved, okay? So next we have the Magician, okay? And the Magician says, you can do anything. Take charge of your life. You can manifest what you need to be a success, okay? So the Magician, whenever I see the Magician, it's all about, you know, manifestation. It's all about, you know, bringing things into reality, you know, whatever is in your mind, in your intuition, you're bringing it to reality. You're bringing it in. You're conjuring it up. So it's all about like that magic. It's all about, you know, having the Midas touch. It's all about kind of things. Whenever I see the Magician, also it kind of makes me think of things happening at a rapid speed, or rapid speed. That's kind of redundant, but things happen rapidly is what I get when I see the Magician. Like, you know, they have like really put the steps out there, or followed the steps rather, to a T. You know, they got all their ducks in a row, and now it's, you know, it's very like easy, and that it can, whatever you're trying to manifest, it can come in, you know what I mean? So it's not like a, you know, you're sort of like, it's like a waiting game that you're doing. No. You've done all that, and you have the power within you to speak something, you know, right into existence, and it comes like, just like that. Okay. So then we have and this is for midweek, but by the end of the week, okay, we have Ace of Summer, and this is, let me show you. It's kind of backwards on the screen, but then we have, it says, open your heart to love, the beginning of a new intimate relationship, or the rebirth of a current one, the awakening of psychic abilities or spiritual epiphanies. This also goes with the High Priestess, because she's all about intuition, all about, you know, that sense of knowing things before they happen, knowing things, you know, knowing what's happening in the current moment, you know what I mean? Being able to recognize patterns, being able to recognize what it is that they're seeing, even if you can't put it into words, you still just know it, you know what I mean? And that's what the High Priestess is. That's what the Magician is. It's like the High Priestess is the intuition, the thought, the process, and then the Magician is putting it into action and bringing it into reality. Okay? And so, you know, with the Ace of Summer, I'm not really focused on the love aspect or the intimate relationship aspect necessarily, but if that is the case for you, this could be like, again, I did mention like some Tauruses, maybe they're making decisions and they're considered, before they make decisions, before they make that action, they're considering how certain things will impact, you know, their family. So it could be that, you know, that is the case for this Ace of Summer coming out. But I really feel like it's more so kind of centered on, you know, your psychic abilities, your spiritual epiphanies, what it is that you know, can kind of recognize and make sense of, and what it is you're bringing into reality. Okay. I'm also getting a sense of, because let's see, and the Magician, they're outside and they're near these. Are these roses? They don't look like roses, but these flowers, and there's flowers over here too, like out in nature. And this looks like some sort of like pond, but I'm also getting like a botanical garden. So some Tauruses you may want to go to a botanical garden, or you have been to one. Like you want to go into nature. Let's see. These flowers kind of make me think of lilies, or the lily. What is it called? That's usually in the ponds. The flowers at lotus, I think that's what it is. They kind of make me think of those. And there's flowers all around, and birds as well. Flowers and birds and stuff could be very, very significant. You could love red flowers, pink flowers. That could be your favorite colors. What else we got here? Birds. Yeah. Because there's birds. I'm assuming this is like I forget what those types of birds are, but the white bird here, and then you have the little birds here. So yeah, birds could be very, very significant for you all. And birds, to me, they just make me think of like messenger. So you could have messages coming in, especially with the psychic abilities and spiritual epiphanies. With the high priestess out here, you could be getting like a lot of different downloads in your meditations. So yeah. And with all these flowers out here, you could be getting your flowers, like people giving you your flowers while you're here, that type of thing. You getting your props, you getting a job well done, a pat on the back, that type of thing, for doing something, doing something great, especially if you've been, sticking to your plans, and, not allowing anything to kind of knock you down or, distract you. I also see that. Okay, so now we're going to go to the oracle and then kind of wrap this up. You have Azan, I believe that's how you say it, and it's miracles. Yeah, I feel like when you trust your intuition and you watch it grow, you put it into motion, you get the Magician, and you wait for the miracles to come through. You know what I mean? And they're coming through, right? So, especially, and it's evident with this miracle card out here. So, whatever it is that you have thought about, you've manifested, it's on the way. Or if it's not here yet, it's on the way. Like, it's coming in. Okay, so then we have Oya storms. Okay. And when I think of Oya, and this card here, I just see like you're not allowing whatever obstacles that have come your way to stop you. That's all I think about when I see Oya. And if you hear a little munchkin in the background, that is my cousin's dog. Sometimes he makes sounds, barking, as well as making little grunts and stuff. I could be disturbing his sleep, I don't know, but he's in here chilling, so you may hear his little self over there. Okay. Hopefully it's not too loud, but anyway, yeah, I just feel like you're not allowing whatever obstacles have been put in your way. You're coming out of the storm, and you're not allowing it to stop you. Okay, we have Jumbi, and that is mask. Okay. So with mask, I feel like if this is by the end of the week, that you're dealing with something regarding intimate relationships or family, drop your mask. If it's something where you need help with something, especially with your family being around, go ahead and ask them. Don't be afraid to ask your partner to step in and help you with something. Don't be afraid to ask, reach out to family, your extended family, like, cousins, sisters, brothers, whatever the case, whoever you are around. If you need help, don't be afraid. Don't hesitate to ask for it. That's what family is for. Family is there to catch you when you fall. Family is there to help you, when you need a helping hand. They're there. You all are there to help one another. And if you have chosen family, where in the form of like friends, even that, can be something where you reach out to them and they can help you. You know what I mean? So go with that. Drop your mask. You don't have to, put on a facade. You don't have to be more than what it is that you are. You're perfectly fine just the way that you are, because I'm getting the sense of someone sort of kind of like hiding and kind of withdrawing into themselves, sort of being afraid to show their true self. And you don't have to do that. And that's only for like a small number of you, I feel. So yeah, if there are feelings that come up at the end of the week where you're feeling a little vulnerable, you're not really wanting to, show your true self, you don't have to kind of keep yourself hidden. Yeah, don't be afraid to shine, okay? Especially with the magician there, don't be afraid to show your magic, if that makes sense. Okay, so Taurus, hopefully that resonated. I know that was kind of short compared to the Libra reading, but I was yapping away. But yeah, hopefully that resonated. I hope that you got some support or some encouragement from it if needed. If it did resonate, leave me a comment down in the comment section and let me know how it did, if you feel comfortable doing so. Or if you just want to leave like a little emoji, just give a thanks, that also helps. But liking the video definitely helps a lot, as well as subscribing if you like the way that I read. I know that I've been rambling, but I typically don't ramble a lot, so so just don't hold it against me, okay? I think I mentioned in my previous video that I'm working on a Patreon, and I'm working on Discord as well. I'm trying to figure out how to do that. And I think I have a way. I'm learning how to form or format, I think that's the word, format Discord, and how to put like different things in order or whatever, you know what I mean. If you're on Discord, you know exactly what I mean. But yeah, I'm trying to figure that out. So once I have that figured out, you all will get that, whoever is watching. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you next time, Tauruses, for the weekly readings, and they will be on time, I promise. My goal is to have these up every Sunday evening, just in time for the week. Okay, so yeah, bye.